Hey guys, welcome back. This is Casey Magixwell with the Muse Effect for the week. So this video is going to be for all my astral projection junkies out there looking for more tips and visuals around getting themselves into that really good imaginative state and trust when projecting themselves into other planes of existence and dimensions whenever they're working on their soul journey. There is a key point here for me with imagination. I have always said myself that imagination is your greatest tool. We've always chalked it up to a different perspective of what imagination means, but it is imagery. And our imagery is our soul through images is communicating with our physical body in this material existence. So trusting that the conversations that you're having with the universe are in full bloom is all about your imagination, your intention, the power of your word, your self-talk, and how you're manifesting things in your everyday life, whether it's personal healing, career options, your love life, or just simply wanting the soul's different type of awareness and evolution to take place, whatever form of astral projection that you're looking for. My last video about astral projection and lower vibrational levels will touch more about that process that needs to happen to make it more comfortable for you to project. But these visuals are things that have worked for me and will personally help you also get inspired to create your own visuals or to utilize different ways to get into that first level of really projecting yourself into the environment within and around you in that space. So the first and most important thing out of all of this is really becoming familiar with your own meditation, your own meditative states, your own breathing techniques, your own form of relaxation, and allowing your mind to flow and to journey and do these things, but knowing the right time to bring yourself back to conscious breath and allowing yourself to do this without being so relaxed that you fall asleep. So for me, in some of my other videos that I've briefly talked about, lucid dreaming and different forms of sleep paralysis and psychic visions that I was having as a child allowed me to become more aware of my soul projecting itself naturally. Now, a lot of people experience astral projection in the form of a natural experience that takes place, whether they may or may not have control of it. It's different for everybody, and it's based on your own unique soul's journey and evolution and the walls and blocks and traumatic experiences that are built up within you. So in this way, it allowed me to be able to visualize things differently through my imagination by becoming aware of the different levels of consciousness in my mind, what was thought up imagery and what was factual imagery, and what was the truth of my own soul's experience in other planes of existence. One of the key points that I really recommend here for people that are comfortable with the elements in getting to a place of positively astral projecting yourself is water. Water is a huge, strong connection and source power to the earth, to ourselves, to the atmosphere, to the universe, the other parts of the galaxy. It is this life force that flows through all things and is very symbolic of soul and spirit. So in this way, one of the things that I recommend is working on getting into a meditative state, setting your intention, and focusing on projecting yourself when in water. Natural form of water, bath time, shower, whatever feels really positive for you and comfortable for you, to where you can be relaxed and be in a place to start your visualization and to start to use your imagination. A lot of times when I work with clients in any type of vision quest or astral projecting, I normally in those first few sessions, we'll take them through a form of a guided meditation that allows them to get comfortable and take them on a vision quest that is very much their own journey through their own soul. So they're subconsciously projecting themselves into their own being for their own learning process, their own growth, and to gain their own inner awareness without trying to instantly, consciously project themselves to other planes of existence. It allows you to get comfortable. So whether you are laying in the earth, or you're laying in the bathtub, or you're laying in your bed, a really huge thing to start with is allowing yourself, with your eyes closed, once comfortable, to imagine the environment around you that you're in based on what you already remember and what you have already seen. And then to begin to trust your intuition as the rest of the scene and the environment can be created around you. For me, if I'm in any state, whether in water or laying down in earth, I will get to a comfortable place where I will start to outline my face. I will start to visualize myself laying on top of myself, looking at my face. And that is because the soul, being so closely attached to our physical body and in this environment, as it is projected, from our third eye and from our pineal gland, that these psychic tubes start to waken up, and we are more directly encapsulated in this environment around our third eye and crown chakra, that we're able to start to visualize and see this part of ourselves more. And also because of how we know we look based on mirrors and technology and the physical environment, we can form a picture. Now, people will see us in physical daily life differently than how we will perceive ourselves and see ourselves. So in this way, we will be most comfortable. And we also have to release a form of judgment in this process in how we visualize ourselves, as we are simply just observing our physical body and the environment. And as you're able to fully form the picture of yourself as your soul's looking down on yourself, you can expand. You can start to see more of your body, the position you're laying in, the environment in which you're laying on or sitting on, and the objects in the material world that starts to evolve around you, and trust in this way. Now, most people, maybe not most people, but a lot of people have this experience where this is where they start to get into this place of stuckness within a lower vibrational energy, which I bring up in my most recent video about the lower vibrational states with projection. And this, once again, goes back to the form of healing and personal growth that you need to do for yourself. And if there aren't so much of a block happening, but this anxiousness to really push and project, it is also common that you might instantly shoot up out of your house or into the sky, wherever the environment is. There's been times that I've been feeling blocked, but laid down to do a form of projection for my own inner healing, to be able to see inside my physical body, and also just instantly shot up to the stars. And it is a process, it's a learning process for everybody, because the experience is different for everybody based on their own inner process, inner growth, and their own inner transformation. Most of us need to tap into a deeper type of grounding work and shaman work that allows us to shed layers of skin, so to speak, layers of spiritual energy and entities and things that are attached to us or built up within us that cause those blocks and those walls to go up. So going back into that visual aspect of using your imagination to see around you is a huge first step, and just starting with your face and being calm and being still and taking your time until you can move into a fuller body experience or environmental experience around you. You don't necessarily need to put so much pressure on yourself to do it right away, because there is a patience that's needed, that is a more positive vibrational energy that supports and acknowledges yourself and your own self-love, that will make this experience a much more smoother one. In other videos, I think I've also briefly talked about how it is, and with some of my clients, how it is common to have a start connecting with your guides, or to trust that there is someone there with you that is willing to guide you and protect you, that there helps you release that fear and that doubt that nothing can harm you in this space, whether it be an angel or a fairy or an ancestor or the higher version of yourself, one of the versions of yourself. And it has been said that people will see clouds of smoke and hands reaching out, or there's just a full-bodied figure there, or it is a knowing because you sense a presence, and it might not be so much a part of this physical reality that you can form a material picture, but it is such a higher vibrational entity that it is more from color or sound or the dancing of light around you, that it's just a feeling and a knowing. And it is good to, in general, call upon your spirit guides and to tap into your guides and your guardians in any way possible to guide you through any type of healing process or manifesting anything in life that you want to create in this time and place, in this physical reality here on Earth. Once again, in my other video, you'll also notice that I talk about intention, and that is huge. When in your meditative state, to get to a place where you're conscious about your self-talk and your intention, and that really helps you visualize, because then you can ask your guides for something specific, or you can state to yourself, this is what I'm doing, and claim that and take that next step by trusting that and claiming that it shall be done, because you're believing in it in a positive way and you're doing it for a positive reason and not for a negative or lower vibrational reason. Another good visual that comes to mind for me is being able to see yourself not here first, but in an angle down your body, as if you start to sense the energy radiating off your body in waves, that you learn to tap into your energy field more before instantly pushing that parts of your energy field out into another existence. This just opens up your awareness. This is you teaching yourself. This is you enhancing your own healing ability. It's all positive and all things that will come up in many other places in your life for your own personal growth. It's a support group for you, and it's you supporting yourself. So I hope this offers some insight a little bit with some of the visualizing and utilizing your imagination, trusting in your conversation with the universe, acknowledging yourself, and learning about your own process, your own unique gifts and abilities, and what works for you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm always here. And thank you for tuning in.